Sure. I don't think both.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
I am excited about Fazil's lecture. He will share the wisdom of the universe.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazl Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
The translator? What is he still doing here?
من المقرر أن ترتفع الضرائب وفقاً لتفسير الحمصي.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
أعتقد أنك ستنتظر الحورية لبعض الوقت. لقد غادر هذا الصباح إلى مصر. كانت هناك شائعة عن وجود مكتبة خاصة في بيت عائلة إغريقية ذلك مع هياج العلويين وبني علي والقبائل عند أسوان.
إن ذلك ليس حكيما.
في الأمر كان مقطعاً في
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
أتعرف تلك المشكلة عن تقلبات الحصص التموينية؟ يشق علي تذكر الإجابة. سأفكر. لا أعدك بأنني سأحلها، لكن من يدري؟ أصدقاؤنا الأغاربة. ولكني أسأل.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
ذلك أشبه كثيراً بما تطرحه فيزياء أرسطو وفقاً لتفسير الحمصي.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
لم يعد الأمر حاضراً في ذهنك السابق. أعتقد أنك ستنتظر الحورية لبعض الوقت. لقد غادر هذا الصباح.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
سيتسنى لنا أخيراً.
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
Locked. Not getting in this way.
لماذا؟
أراهن على تسلق شجرة الصفصاف القديمة أسرع.
أعلمني إذا رأيت بيوتاً مناسبة بالطبع. تحتاج إلى أجود أنواع الحرير، لكنك لا تريد
إن كانت لديك كمية أكبر من المرة السابقة فسآخذها على أي حال.
بين البريد وصاحب الخبر يقول زوجي إذا أخرج الرسول
عن تسجيل الوقت الشهر الماضي.
لقد صارت الأمور أبسط كثيرا من الأراضي الإبليسية ويتحدث عن الجمال
أعتقد أن حسين يدرك لكن
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
البخلاء. تلك الفكرة الأخيرة من المثل الثاني واضحة بشكل لا لبس فيه لأي شخص يعلم.
أي جنون هذا؟
وكانت معك
I better not use my weapons here.
نواجه صعوبة في العثور على أبي جعفر. إذا ذهبت إلى بيت العيار واليا.
هناك فرص كثيرة.
Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
الجديدة قاسية بعض الشيء، ولكن إذا كانت الحفاظ على الآداب
ليست من النوع الرقيق.
نحتاج إلى الاستفادة من أداة الكبار والفنيين المدربين.
إنه طريق طويل من
That astronomer. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Impressive door. Where does it go?
Those who came before are...
What?
I said, those who came before are...
Never mind. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Hey, leave! The pleasure was ours!
Hold on. You're dead!
responsible?
Someone is going to pray for this!
I'll flay you when I find you.
When I touch the horse on, blood will flow!
Hey! There you are!
Now you pay!
I better not use my weapons here.
نلتزم بشرائع الله تعالى وأمر الخليفة بارك الله فيه وأطال عمره ولا نأخذ إلا العبيد
Hey, nine fingers! Over here! I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense. This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
أرسطو هذه المرة.
أتريد الذهاب معي لجلب
ما كل ذلك إذن؟
في عن تسجيل الوقت الشهر الماضي. لابد أن هذا بسبب كسل الزراعة المحلية. أعتقد أنه يأتي من مكان ما أن الأشياء الصغيرة أصبحت مرئية عن قرب.
سأكتب لك جيدا يرحمني الله. يركض في الشوارع لكنه ليس حياديا جيدا مع أصدقائنا
تابع جيدا الأخبار
السراسي والعدس والنعناع عرضوا الأمر على قصة لقد فهمت. قال إنه سيفكر فيها ويعود.
سأتقاعد هنا، ربما في ضوضاء الشرقية، ثم سأجلس لمراقبة الآخرين وهم يجهدون أنفسهم وأضحك عليهم.
بخصوص التجربة سآتي لمساعدتك.
Pardon me.
أظن أن
The
الأتراك
lecture will begin soon.
سيحاولون ضد المسؤولين
Please
مرة
amuse
أخرى.
yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you.
طول خطوة كهذه بالتأكيد.
عن علم وظائف الأعضاء مرتبطة بما أعمل عليه حاليا، لكني لا أستطيع تذكر جميع التفاصيل.
ومحمية جيدة.
Do you have something for me?
Not as yet.
Oh, perhaps next time we will both find more than idle words and disturbance.
لقد أمسكت به مجددا. أعتقد أنك ستشعر. أسمع نحيبا مستمرا من سجناء المطبخ. ينبغي لهم مراعاة الجيران. وأراد زوجي كان ملك يحيى بن أكثم غاية. لقد صارت الأمور أبسط.
لا أستطيع مقاومة غروب شمس جيد.
Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you.
ويزيدون العبيد المتمردين. إنه خليط قابل.
عندما كنت في الأندلس يعيدون بناء الجدران بالقرب. لقد عانت تجارتي منذ بدئها.
ينبغي لك ذكر الأمر العجوز السنوات.
طعام الأطفال إذا استمر
كما هو وتقلب الطقس سيصاب بنزلة برد مميتة.
لا أريد أن أغضب الله
فيه أكثر من
لكنه مريح للغاية.
بما أنك تصغي إليه
المجلوب من مصر أو القمامة التي يغزلونها في الطراز.
سأدور عبر باب الشام الإسماعيليين. لا علاقة لنا رجلا آخر. لن يخرج
هل قرأت رسالة ابن لوقا في الفرق بين الروح والنفس؟
أول ما سأفعله غدا الذهاب لرؤية القصر. وافق أخيرا على شرح طريقة عمل ذلك الطالب. ذلك المدعو سند شخص ذكي.
فترة العصر بأكملها غدا للعب كما أشاء.
إذا أردت المساعدة في التعامل مع الإغريقيين كذلك الغلام الصابئ.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up and up.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
الواردة في العامة لقد أمسكت به.
لو أنك سمعت
شمس جيد.
حلا أفكار واضحة ويجب تطويرها. نعم يا سيدي، الكاد يفقه ما يقول. الغيرة تجرك إلى هذه. نعم.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom, the house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
معقلا مستقرا تحت حكم إبراهيم العجوز ولم تعد كذلك في عهد العيار صالح.
Looks clear.
I've lost Fazil's
I can use
greatest
my
work.
weapons again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase. Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell. This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest. That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume. I better not use my weapons here.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
Where is the Kahraman? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the Great Skull?
The old look like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How
Forget I
exciting.
mentioned it.
What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Show me everything.
إنها نعمة
خذ معك ذلك الغلام الصابئ
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
هل يخدعنا العمى في الفرق بين الروح والنفس؟ لا، لا يمكن. إني أعتقد أنه فقد
Plenty of work to do up here. Saber too.
This key could be useful.
The murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. better not use my weapons here.
يعود أبي من الحج إذا أقبل علي البلدة لكن حلمه أن يعمل مع حنين بن إسحاق.
أفتقد أيام البرامج الخوالي.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
I better not use my weapons here.
إياك والاقتراب من المسجد إلا بعد انتهاء الوجبة. لا نريد أن يدخل أحد
لمراقبة الآخرين.
أعتذر إذا كررت كلام. قدري أن ترتفع الضرائب أيضا. زادت ضريبة المسجد في بعض الوقت. لا أحاول الضغط على الأبواب. كانوا يبحثون عن مبعوث. قال الحارس.
أقبل عليك جواسيس الأمير لمضايقتك فتظاهر بالغباء.
فارقت زوجته الحياة وهو جامح يرقم في الشوارع.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
يلتزمون بها.
ولم تعد كذلك في عهد العيار.
عند نهاية المحول لطالما أردت قیمت چوغندر رو دیدی؟ چوغندر غایت کنم میدونی؟ خیلی من كيف حالك؟
يا سوفيلمو
أفضل ألا أدع رجال الطاقة يحاولون ردع
كثيرا بما تطرحه فيزياء.
I better not use my weapons here.
الرياضيات مراجعة
ما دفعني إلى التفكير في الأمر كان مقطعا
غير معقول. لقد راجعت الأمر 100 مرة.
نميح إلى المشكلة.
إذا كان المحور كما صرح الفرغاني في كتاب جوامع علمه.
تعرف تلك المشكلة عن تقلبات الحصص التمويلية. ما مشكلتك؟
This looks like a hidden entrance. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Hold on!
Nobody's putting me in that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of work to do.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me in there.
Oh! What's the problem?
Who would dare cross us anyway? I better get... Ah, shit!
There! Time to get wet!
Setting yourself yet?
Someone is going to pay for this! Come back and die with honor! Since that one, when I catch the horse on, blood will flow! You are breathing! This offends me! Again?
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people?
Can't believe the scholar without my special robe.
Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
This world doesn't look right. Someone take me back to the bright, shiny place.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to Tibet. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
حفظه الله وأطال عمره. لعشت في حسنا، لم يتسنى لي قبل البشرة كراهب عجوز.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib. Was she... involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.